Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this Thursday edition of Midwest Access. We are happy you can be with us on this sunny, nice Thursday day.
Beautiful, except you might notice I've been wearing black a lot this week. I mean, I always do wear black a lot, but particularly a lot this week because it's my sadness that Tom is going to be leaving. We're so happy that you're on to the next thing, but it's going to be so weird without you here.
This is going to be the last regular Midwest Access, and tonight at 6 will be my final. I'm stepping away from the news desk after, 3 decades, and the wrinkles are starting to drag down my face, the gravity. But
you still look like you're 29.
Anyway,
totally do.
Don't kid. You still look young.
It's been a ton of fun though to step in and help out with Midwest Access the past few months, and to work with you two. We've had such a hoot.
We have, yeah. And I posted something on Facebook today about your last day, and people were saying, "Oh, the waterworks are going to start," because you're really so well loved in this community.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. It has been a great run here, 24 years.
Crazy.
I'm not like, retiring officially from KTTC. I'm just kind of stepping aside. I'll be back doing some special projects, and I love KTTC is my home, and so I will continue to kind of partner with them on some projects in the coming years. But for now, this has been really a lot of fun.
And I want to say real quick, it has been an honor to work with the likes of you, the great late Pat Lund, right, stepping in and getting to work with two icons here, essentially, in the news world, the sports world. It's been a pleasure. So, we'll miss you on air, off air, but really we'll just miss your presence because you're just, you know what, the easiest way to put it, you're just a cool dude.
Thank you.
He is a
Coming
cool
from
dude.
you, I feel good.
Right?
I feel good.
Seriously.
But actually, I have to say I've laughed so much the past 2 months doing the show with
It's
the two of you.
a little different,
We have
right?
laughed
It's
a lot,
different.
yeah.
It's
different than doing the 6 and 10 every night.
We have to be serious, of course, at the 6 and 10 because often we have
Talking
serious
about the news.
news. But this has been, like I keep saying, just a really good time. And it's live TV, and so we're never quite sure what Vivian's going to say or what
Always
I will
risky, I
say,
know. Yes.
or what you will say,
Right.
Nick.
Yeah,
But
it's true.
anyway, a lot of laughter. So you asked me what I'm going to do tomorrow.
I
by
did.
The way.
I said. Vivian was like, "Well, we're going to grill you a little bit," and then I just said right before we went on air, I was like, "Well, it's the first thing you're going to do tomorrow."
Work on taxes at 10
Ew,
a.m.
ew.
And then I have a doctor's
Taxes.
appointment at 11. Last August
Sounds like a terrible first day.
Well,
It
I was
does.
swimming. I'm sure some of you remember that big bandage I had on my forehead
Yeah.
for like 2 months on the news.
Ow, big owie.
So I'm going to start kind of working on that scar thing. So it kind of is covered up with makeup. But yeah, that's going to be my morning tomorrow.
So fun.
Yeah,
But,
good times. Good times.
Yay.
But anyway, hey, speaking of good times, we've got Moose,
Oh my gosh.
the Great Dane. So just as we started, Moose let her burp. Okay.
Did he? Is that what that was?
So you're all
that
probably
wasn't you? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Moose's owner and get a closer look at Moose.
He's
We're also
so
going to introduce you to a permanent makeup shop called, is it Basabella Beauty?
I think that's right, yes. And our own Olivia Prondinsky is here to follow up on her special report of Finding Madeline, which will air tomorrow at 4 p.m.
Also, I visited the social on the Avalon, a special report I did in hopes of bringing attention to some historic places in Rochester. And so we're going to meet the new owners and the new vision for the Avalon downtown.
And for those looking to use solar energy in their homes, you may want to tune in for our guest from Olson Solar Energy. The company specializes in solar panel installation. And we'll do a look back at some special moments that Tom had on the show.
Cool.
I can't wait for
boy.
that.
I have no idea what that's going to entail.
Buckle up.
Yeah,
It'll
anyway,
be fun.
well, we have the question of the day. You want to read that question?
That's right. A recent survey asked adults what they miss about being a kid, and the number one answer was this. What is it? Head to our Facebook page. Let's see what. Go ahead, Tom.
Having mom and dad pay all your bills.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Make your doctor appointments for you.
Oh.
That's a good
There's
one.
no bills, no
Yeah,
responsibilities.
no responsibility, no bills, sleep in all
Endless
the time.
energy.
Endless energy.
I like the playing outside until the streetlights come on. I do miss that.
Yeah.
You just could go out in
yeah.
freedom, and now it's just I worry too much, and now
Right.
my kids just do that all the time.
How about having your meals cooked for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're 10 years old, don't really have to worry about what's for breakfast, lunch,
Pay
and dinner.
for your bills. They cook your meals. Sometimes they help
Right?
make your bed.
Do
Well,
Say
your
thank you to your
laundry.
parents every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Okay. Well, if you have an answer, go to our Facebook page.
We'll have the answer coming up at the end of the broadcast. Tom, I wish it was nice and well, it is nice and sunny.
It is sunny today.
I wish it was a little warmer for you
Chilly.
on your last day here. It is chilly,
Chilly but pretty.
across the region, but we do have some sunshine here. A live look at some of our loose and not alive cameras across southern Minnesota here in Rochester as we look along Bandle and Highway 52. Temperature at 38, wind out of the northwest at 8 miles per hour. It does make it feel like 32 outside. We'll have temperatures upper 30s and low 40s across most of the region. So getting into the low 40s in northern Iowa, where we don't have the snowpack at from the snowfall. And you can see a lot of the snow on the grassy surfaces is really melting here today. Temperatures a little warmer in northern Iowa. We don't have that snowpack there, so into the 40s, still 38 here in Rochester, 35 right now in Zumbrota. Wind chills will drop down. Now, we were into the single digits this morning for our wind chills. Tomorrow, a little different. We're right around maybe 12, 13 degrees, so low teens for some wind chills. And then they really improve into the afternoon. We're warming those temperatures back up into the 40s. Future track radar, really not a cloud in the sky here this afternoon. High pressure overhead, so sinking air with high pressure, not allowing clouds to form. So we will stay cloud-free through the evening here tonight. Hour-by-hour forecast, a lot of sunshine, and then with those clear skies, we'll drop temperatures down into the teens for those overnight lows here later on tonight. We look ahead towards the weekend, maybe a couple rain chances on the way this weekend. We'll detail that coming up in your full forecast. Guys.
All right, so check this guy out.
Oh my
Aaron and
gosh.
Layla and Jennifer Galloway are the owners of Moose. Moose is, how big is Moose?
Moose is 175 pounds.
That's all?
It's it. He's 3 years old.
Wow.
3
Does he
years
sleep in
old.
your bed?
He does, actually.
I love it. I love it. Yay, you must have a big
He
bed.
does.
Good.
Yes, we
I
have a
got
king size, definitely.
What's awesome is Moose is becoming kind of a local celebrity and a celebrity on social networks.
He is, yes. He has become somewhat of a local celebrity in Cass and Manorville to begin with. And
Hey, bud. He's like, Dad, I'm camera shy.
And across Rochester, and we like to take him out and
He's
to
munching.
events and meet new people. He loves it.
When we were talking, what I really appreciate about you being here too is that Moose brings joy
He
to
does.
people when they they see him on the street. And Moose has been featured on television as well.
He has. He's actually been here before.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Can't
He's
forget
like,
Moose.
Dad,
Everybody.
he's kind of had, we made him wait for a
Is,
while.
is
He's
Moose
been so
nervous
patient.
about being on TV?
Yeah,
Maybe
he
Moose-
doesn't necessarily love the head harness I have on him.
I think we also have a video or a video clip or something. Tell us
look at
about
that.
this.
So yeah, he does love to do sunroof surfing. It's one of the only ways I can fit him in my Civic. So we do like to protect his big, beautiful eyes with his Rec Specs goggles, and we can put those on him too right now if you want to
Yeah, let's see
see
those.
those here in a second.
That
But yeah,
is-
he loves to
Okay.
catch that.
How can you not smile
Right?
seeing that? You
I
know?
love the
That's-
jowls flapping in the
Yeah,
wind.
so that's one of my favorite parts is just seeing the people react and
That
the
is so
smiles.
funny.
And
Look at licking his
Yeah.
chops. I love that. How much? Speaking of licking his chops, how much food does this guy eat? I bet he packs it away.
Well, him and his sister both go through 80-pound bags every 2 weeks and a Costco rotisserie chicken each a week.
Oh, okay. So Moose has a sister.
he does.
She's going to be
Baby.
13 next week.
Look at him. That's so cute.
And then he also eats a lot of treats from the chocolate shop in Manorville. That's his favorite treat.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
chocolate-dipped milk bones.
Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, so
Such a gentle
obviously
guy.
there's, kind of a bill with all this dog food, right? Yeah. It kind of all adds up. And
does.
so, but anyway, the ultimate goal we're talking about Moose is obviously to bring joy to people, but also to kind of get his numbers up a bit.
absolutely. The joy and to spread that to people is great. But who knows? Maybe someday he could pay for a bag of dog food that we have to buy for him.
That's we can all hope from our kids, right?
Of our dogs. I eat
Yeah.
a lot. Did you ever think, is Moose your first, is a Great Dane?
Yes, Great Dane. He's actually our sixth. We've had six of them over the last 17 years.
I've always
Yeah.
grown up with Great Danes.
She's
Yeah.
she's had Moose is actually Layla's dog. We gave him to her for Christmas in 2020.
Okay.
Layla,
So
what do
we
you
take
love
these off.
about
So people can see
the Great Danes?
Just, they're gentle giants.
They are gentle giants. And his color is amazing. Is this a special type of
They call
Great
it
Dane?
blue.
They call it
Blue.
blue? I got it. Oh,
Yeah, I always wanted a blue Great Dane. I just thought they were so
Beautiful.
pretty.
and he's so well behaved. Wow.
He's a good boy.
He's
Okay.
from Iowa,
From Iowa,
from the
okay.
Buttercream Ranch. So if you need a Great Dane, an amazing Great Dane, that's where you go.
And I can imagine when you deal with a purebred, you want to make sure that, you know, that it's got quality parents and quality
Yeah.
family members.
Genetics is a big part of it with these big dogs for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Moose really does sleep with you, like jump into bed.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
every
he
night.
curls up in a ball.
Love that.
Okay,
What a
what
good
is that
dog.
like?
It can get a little hectic at times, but for the most part, he's pretty compact, all things considered.
All things considered, yes.
But if he really wants to, he can take up the entire king size bed.
And he has.
Okay, so let's talk briefly about the YouTube channel.
Yeah, so he has a YouTube channel called Dane Wright. Feel free to subscribe to that. We post a lot of videos of him out at events. We also do a lot of fun shorts. You could also follow me on my Facebook page, Aaron Galloway. I post a lot of stuff on there also.
Say the YouTube one more time.
Dane Wright.
Dane. Okay.
Right.
Okay,
Oh,
sounds good.
okay.
So we got to check that out. Are you, when you get comments from people, you know, responding, what does that mean to you? I mean, when you read what some people are writing.
Well, it's just funny to me because he's just Moose, and I'm used to big dogs, but usually it's, oh, can you put a saddle on him? Or he's
Oh,
so
right.
big. Like,
Which
that's
you're not
the
supposed to
things that
do,
we
right?
normally hear. Yeah, no.
No to
Definitely
dogs.
But
Yeah.
it's just kind of funny because it's just like, this is the norm. Like she
Then
said,
there's like the
that's what she's
same
grown up.
jokes over and over that
Oh, we
people will
got a treat.
comment.
Was that one of the chocolate?
We've heard that
Yeah,
before.
no,
They
those
think they're
ones
so
are big.
original.
I truly don't think I've seen a dog this
Yeah.
big in
I
real life.
know.
Really.
So I call him a
gorgeous.
Texas Chihuahua.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
That's right.
And that's
Good
where we
point.
moved from.
That's a good point.
Everything's
All right.
are bigger in
Thank you
Texas.
so much for bringing Moose, and best of luck with Moose and the YouTube channel, and with affording the bills. For the food,
Oh my
right?
God.
Yeah.
Can I add one thing?
Yes.
Yes,
If
please.
you want to meet Moose, he will be in Manorville, Minnesota on Saturday for the Easter egg hunt. Meeting the Easter bunny.
Okay.
So he'll be there 9 a.m. to 9:30 with the bunny.
We've got more information on Midwest Access. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
joining us
Appreciate
today.
it.
And more to come is we're going to be talking about permanent makeup. Stick around for that conversation. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Friday morning on KTTC.
And welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm joined now by April May Sardina of Besabella Beauty. She specializes in permanent makeup. Welcome to the
Yes,
show.
that's right. Thank you.
You're welcome. What is permanent makeup?
So, permanent makeup is a cosmetic procedure. It is done, it employs tattoo on your skin. So it basically resembles a makeup, but it lasts longer on your skin. So that's why it's called permanent.
Called permanent. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like getting a tattoo, you
Yeah,
said? And so
yes.
does it last forever? But it just,
It's so we use like a microblading pen or a machine, so it's kind of like a tattoo. This doesn't last forever. It's kind of called semi-permanent because it fades over time. Yeah. So
that's kind of good in case you
in
don't
case,
like it.
yeah, in case you want new shape in the future, or there's like new techniques coming that you want to get into. So it's really good. It's not like the 90s tattoo on your eyebrows. Yeah, it's not that. It's more like natural.
Got it. Got it. So does it hurt?
It depends on your pain tolerance. I've done it and I can do it.
you can handle it.
I had like an 80-year-old client and she was great.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
If she can do it, I think everybody can do it, right?
I love that. So, where on your face can you have the permanent makeup applied?
So you can have it on your eyebrows, lip blush, permanent lipstick, and your
wow.
eyeliner. Nowadays, they do it on your blush as well. So like pretty much,
Wow.
it just keeps improving.
Look at the lips. I had no idea that you could do it to your lips.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's really
Isn't it
nice. And her
amazing? Yeah.
eyebrows, huge difference.
Imagine waking up with eyebrows and lipstick, like permanently. It's
That's-
amazing.
Yeah. Wow. That is amazing. And where is your shop located?
It is in 5600 Banda Road, just like close to you guys.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes. And so,
yeah.
go ahead.
We do have a lot of more businesses there. It's in Salon Suites at Banda Road.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And
check us
so,
out.
if someone's interested in doing this, what's the procedure? Would we come in for a consultation, or do you just come in and do it that first time?
I do for consultation. You can book it, but typically on the treatment day, I do consultation before I proceed. So it's consultation, and then I map your brows, and then do the procedure.
About how long does it take?
About 2.5 to 3 hours.
And that's for one area, or would that be for like if I did lips and eyebrows?
It's only one.
It's
if
only
you
one.
do like, I've had clients that done brows and lips combination. It's 5 to 6 hours.
Ah, that's a
Yeah.
long time. Yes, but boy, you could see the difference. It was remarkable. It'd be nice to
Yeah.
wake up and look that great every morning.
It's amazing. It's so convenient. It saves me so much time in the morning.
I
Yeah.
believe it. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
hearing about this permanent makeup. And you can check
Thank
out.
you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Basabella, you can find more information on our website, and we still have lots more to come. Next in What's Trending, find out where you can buy this delicious drink. I don't know. We'll be right back.
Miss part of our news.
Welcome back to Midwest Access.
Hey, so today is National Respect Your Cat Day, although that's every day in
Every
my
day,
household.
of course.
It's a day to celebrate you and your feline bestie. Your
Oh,
kitty
cute.
pal has been there when you were happy or maybe when you're sad. Your kitty has and always will be there for you. So this March 28th, acknowledge all your hard work, and we got some video footage. It was funny, our producer Missy was like, hey, do something fun with your cats. I was like, my cats don't do anything fun other than sit in the sun and in the bed. So the first one was Ava. There's Nala. She's just hanging
She's
out.
chilling.
She's just chilling right in her bed, right in the sun, like she always
They
does.
live in the lap of luxury.
Oh,
They
those
do.
two. They
in
got
the sun. And
What a
Look
life
at that
those two
face.
cats have.
So
Okay,
cute.
so do they eat as much food as our last guest, the four-legged, big
Thankfully.
Great Dane?
I don't know if I could afford that.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's a
but
bill.
wow. What, chickens? Like
Yeah.
whole chickens
Yeah.
every week?
So next time you complain about the cat
That's
food,
true.
like the bills are getting too high, honey, just say, okay, no.
We don't have a Great Dane.
You don't have a Great Dane. Hey, we don't have a 7-Eleven in the area, but we wanted to share with you this new drink. Okay, this flavored seltzer is a twist on one of 7-Eleven's most popular snacks. The Big Bite hot dog. Sparkling
man.
water combines the delicious taste of iconic hot dog into one refreshing beverage. It is refreshing.
sounds
Ketchup,
great.
ketchup
Wrong.
and mustard included.
Ew.
7-Eleven teamed up with art-inspired brand Miracle Seltzer to create the line called 7 Select TM Sparkling Waters. Other flavors include lemon lime, green apple, sweet orange.
So normal flavors?
Normal flavors. Okay, so the hot dog, Big Bite hot dog flavor will be revealed on April Fool's Day. So is that an April Fool's thing?
Maybe it's just a joke.
I don't know, but
That's a good
okay.
question. I hope it is.
So I've been working with my dear friend Caitlin Alexander on the 6 and 10 o'clock news. Speaking of hot dogs, and as my
Yum.
going away gift, she knows how much I love the Costco hot dogs, the hot dog and the
Sure.
Coke. She gave me this T-shirt, so
I
I
am
can
jealous.
always remember my one true love, and that's the Costco
The
hot
The
dog.
Costco.
So they need to make
wow.
this into a seltzer. Then I will buy.
There
Oh,
you
you
go.
know,
You
that's
know?
just so wrong. I am like, I have to, I call it fizzy water. I have to have fizzy water all the time, but I would not have that fizzy water.
with ketchup and mustard.
No, wrong.
I think we just need to sample it, right?
Yes, I don't mean to slam
I'll
it without,
try it.
maybe it's fabulous.
April Fool's Day.
I
We'll
bet
see.
it is. Well, I'm taking this next story because
Yeah,
I'm from
you do it.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Groundhog Punxsutawney Phil will soon see 2 more shadows following him around, and it won't mean more winter for us. Punxsutawney Phil is now a proud dad to 2 baby groundhogs. His wife, Phyllis, has just given birth to the healthy babies, and that's according to the Groundhog Club, of which I'm not a member, but I'm considering it. The names of the young groundhogs have not been released, and the infants are with their parents at the Punxsutawney Memorial Library. Library visitors can see them through the viewing window, and that's not to be confused with the Reagan Library. But look how many people are there to
That
see
is-
these babies.
It's a lot.
I mean,
Right?
truly,
It's a big deal.
do we need meteorologists when we
Nope.
have
Good
Punxsutawney
question.
Phil?
Oh, wait, didn't
I
he
mean,
say that we would have an early spring? It just
Yeah.
snowed.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Like, you're wrong.
It's
Nice
not
job,
an
Phil.
exact science.
Neither is that.
Your job is safe.
Job safe
Your
for
job
now.
is safe. Okay, so look at this guy, our sports guy, Nick and Nick.
Nick and Nick.
Big
Yeah.
day for the Minnesota Twins, I hear.
It's not just the Twins. I'll appease the other Nick on the other
Well,
side.
we didn't even
of the
talk about
desk.
my team.
MLB opening day. I'm not going to go
It's
into
a
the
big day.
details,
Yeah, you
but
know,
it's-
Yankees fan, right?
The,
Yeah,
Twi-
yeah, yeah,
the
they're
Twins
terrible.
officially started their season this afternoon.
Yes,
At
as-
3:10 on the dot.
yes, across the league, it's been a good day for baseball fans to watch as many games as they so please. I know Nick and Derek watching 6 games at one time. Back in the Weather Center, there you see
Yeah,
Royce
they should
Lewis.
be working, right? They should be
well, it's baseball.
Okay.
They're excused. Royce Lewis started the Twins game in the top of the first inning with a solo home run. Royals, they answered in the bottom of the first with a leadoff home run of their own, but then some concern as we get to the top of the third. Carlos Correa with a line drive over the third baseman's head. That would score 1 Twins run. They still lead this game 2-1 as it's ongoing in Kansas City, but you see there Royce Lewis limping, favoring that right leg.
He got
struggled
off to
with
such a good start.
Yeah, he was a great addition, then he got hurt, a season-ending injury. Took him a long time to come back.
So I did see something on social media. It looked like he was saying cramp.
That's good.
So Derek said they were calling it, what, a right quad?
Yep.
So maybe he just has a cramp. Maybe you miss a day. Are they off
I
tomorrow?
hope so.
They are off tomorrow.
Yeah, he got an off day tomorrow. He'll be all right.
I mean, I hope so. The kid has struggled with injuries his entire career. Twins fans love him, Mr. Grand Slam,
Right.
some like to call him.
And like I said, today's game, I mean, what a great start. And
Yep.
it was like looking up and then for that to happen.
Yeah, it's never fun to see. I mean, baseball, it's a long season, 162 games, spans into October.
Well, we love our Twins.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, thank you for joining us on Midwest
You bet.
Access. We'll see you back at 6 o'clock, right? All right, still a lot more to come here on Midwest.
KTTC reporter Olivia Pradinsky joins us next to talk about her upcoming special tomorrow, Finding Madeline. Don't go away. Really great to see it.
And KTTC reporter Olivia Pradinsky joins us now. And we're talking about Madeline Kingsbury. And this is a story that you've been covering from the very start. And we have a special tomorrow that's going to be airing at 4 o'clock during the regular Midwest Access time. Let's circle back. Who is Madeline Kingsbury?
Yeah, so Madeline Kingsbury, she was a young mother of 2 from Winona, and she went missing on March 31st, which will be 1 year ago on Sunday, which is absolutely crazy to believe that it was already a year ago. And her remains were unfortunately found 2 months later on June 7th, north of Mabel. And her ex-boyfriend and father of her 2 young children, Adam Vrabel, is currently charged in her death.
This really got national attention. I mean, everyone was at first trying to find her. So many people joined in the search, and then they did discover her body. So what is going to happen specifically tomorrow at 4 o'clock during this special report?
Yes, so tomorrow at 4 o'clock, it's not going to be regular happy news on Midwest Access. Tomorrow we are going to be showing our 3-part series, Finding Madeline, on Midwest Access tomorrow. This series debuted in November online, but this is the first time that it's going to be actually airing on KTTC. Why don't we go ahead and show them the trailer and then we'll get into the rest.
Mother of 2 goes missing.
There was a lot of conversations about how this relationship is not good for her.
Accusations start to fly.
There's just no way that he did it.
And an entire community searches for answers.
I knew I was looking for my best friend's body.
KTTC goes in depth with the people who knew Madeline Kingsbury best.
It never should have happened to Maddie.
Finding Madeline, a 3-episode series.
Now, information publicly available shows that Madeline was a victim of domestic violence. And now you'll have the regular 3-part series tomorrow, but then there is a part 4. And I recently sat down with her close friend Holly and now her new friend Abby. And they talked about their recent efforts to really take back the narrative and fight against domestic violence. And then also in there is a couple of updates from the recent court hearings that I attended as well.
You've been on the story from the very start. What's something that maybe surprised you a little bit about all the research and the digging deep into all of that involved in this case?
I'm really not sure what mostly surprised me. There really was a lot. I can't really pinpoint one exact thing, but just the sheer amount of people that she has touched, I think, is what has surprised me the most. I mean, I still meet people to this day, and they always talk about how great of a person that Madeline is.
Right. Okay, so again, this will be a special report tomorrow at 4, which airs during our regular Midwest Access. So, Olivia, thank you so much for all of your hard work on that story over the past year as well.
Yeah, of
All right,
course.
more to come here. Your full forecast with Nick in just a moment. Also, here's the question of the day one more time. A recent survey asked adults what they miss most about being a kid. We're going to tell you the #1 answer when we come back.
KTTC, your first alert weather. We have some cool sunshine across the region here today. Not a cloud in the sky for many of us. Just those temperatures still below average, should be mid-40s this time of year. Most of us in the upper 30s. Some cool sunshine here. Some of our Lewis Nato live cameras as we look across the region here. All that sunshine continuing here this afternoon as we take a look at those Lewis Nato live cameras. Temperature right now at 38 degrees in Rochester, 41 in Austin, 42 in Charles City, and 43 right now in Forest City. We continue with those clear skies across the region, and we have high pressure overhead. So with the high pressure overhead, no cloud cover, and no major weather makers on the way until maybe early on next week. Here's what to expect the rest of the day today. Some cool sunshine. This weekend we'll have the chance for some spotty rain chances. Looking second half of the weekend, better chance for some rain. Highs in the 40s and 50s. Future track here tonight. Watch the temperatures get down into the 20s by about midnight. I think we're down into the teens late on tonight into early Friday morning. Temperatures rebound tomorrow. All of a sudden we're right back into the 50s for highs above average. It'll be a nice day, a little breezy out of the southeast, but that'll warm temperatures up quite a bit for tomorrow. Precip chances here as we look forward. Friday overnight, a stray chance for a couple showers, and then we're looking at Sunday extending into Monday. That looks to be our best chance for some rain, and we might even have a rain-snow mix maybe late on in the second half portion of your day on Monday, extending into Tuesday. Temperature here tonight, 19 for the overnight low, partly cloudy, so we'll increase some of that cloud cover later on tonight. Wind out of the west about 5 to 15. Tomorrow, high temperatures right around 51. We'll see some sunshine. And the wind tomorrow, again, about 5 to 10, maybe 15. As we look across the region tomorrow, high temperatures fairly comfortable, and we'll have temperatures warming all the way up close to those upper 50s in some spots.
We have some really special historic buildings here in the city of Rochester. This is one of them on North Broadway and Civic Center Drive. It's the familiar Avalon building, built in the early 1900s, and this building is getting a new lease on life. Let's go inside and meet the two women who are behind the magic. I really love these historic buildings here in Rochester, and we have Christine and Natalie. They're the owners of the beautiful Avalon building here in Rochester. This has got a great history, first of all. Let's begin with that. When was this built, and what is kind of the historical base of this building?
So it was built in 1919. It was built by a Jewish family who got off the train one day and had a house which was located right next to this building. They the two brothers, along with their mother, would cook Jewish kosher food for the travelers getting off of the train. And they did it in their kitchen. And the mother would welcome people in, and all kinds of visitors, and serve them kosher food all day long. The brothers kind of felt like it was getting too much for the mom, and so they built this for her. And this is kind of when it all started.
And speaking of that welcoming spirit, I mean, this has been a place that has welcomed a diverse population of people.
Vern Manning purchased the property years later, and then this became the first or only African American welcoming hotel in Rochester, and it was even on the Green Book, which was a national registrar for black travelers back in the day.
Why are you restoring this building? Because these buildings are not cheap to restore and kind of bring back to life. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. You know, it is interesting. You walk through it and you really do fall in love with the history, and behind, you know, every wall, behind every floorboard, there is a part of history, and it kind of tells a story.
What will this space be eventually this summer when this is all done?
So correct. The reason we purchased the building was to have an event space. So the first floor would be an event space seating 150 people-ish. It will have a full bar, it'll have a full kitchen, it'll be catered by Victoria's and the Tap House.
I've noticed that you also have the ceiling. Is this original tin, the ceiling, or what is this ceiling here?
We believe this is original tin. It is, you know, we're not privy to a lot of the pictures and photographs from back in the day, so, but as we kind of take walls down and take ceiling down, we think that this is the original tin.
Well, just last week we took one of the walls down in the old hotel, and we found a key that was from the Broadway Hotel which, you know, was back in the 1900s as well. So, yep, we are finding some relics for sure.
What keeps you going? Because it is a lot of financial effort, but also emotional effort to bring these buildings back to life. What keeps you going on that daily basis?
Well, you're kind of in deep at this point, so there is no getting out. I mean, and it is the love that keeps us going too. So just that history and wanting to kind of bring some of that back.
And so this will all kind of be coming together sometime this summer, and we cannot wait to check it out when it's all finished, right?
We can't wait either.
Someday.
Wait.
Yeah, hurry up and wait. Thank you so much, Christine and Natalie. Wish you both the best with this new venture, and thank you for saving these historic buildings downtown. Yeah, it's a really special building. So there are going to be a couple of apartments for rent on the top floor, and the second floor will be a hair salon called Hair and Company at the Avalon. Again, if all goes as planned, the new event center opens later in the summer or fall. More to come on Midwest Access. Thinking of getting solar panels installed? We're going to answer some of your solar energy questions after the break. So if you're thinking about how your home can benefit from solar energy, we have Brandon Aspenson of Olson Solar Energy here to answer some questions for us. I think a lot of people are, the interest is growing in solar energy. What are you seeing?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you can see it driving through the neighborhoods in town. I mean, solar panels are becoming much more ubiquitous, which, you know, is causing people to go like, well, hey, wait a minute, I see my neighbors and my friends have this, you know, maybe I should look at this too.
There are some real incentives right now also to put solar panels on your home. Talk about those.
Yeah, absolutely. So the federal government has a 30% federal tax credit, all right, and that's going to really help bring the net cost of that down. And generally when we see, you know, with that tax credit, we're looking at roughly a 10-year payback for a customer on a system that's warranted to produce for 30.
What are you primarily seeing an interest with homeowners or business, or who are your clients?
Yeah, absolutely. So anybody who has a roof, or actually anybody has a space in a yard to put a ground mount, our clients are people who want to. They're seeing that their energy costs are rising, and we've seen exponential rising over the last couple of years. It's even more, you know, these next few years it looks like. And so people are going like, oh, hey, wait a minute, is this a legitimate way that we can mitigate these price increases? And that's where we're seeing people come to us.
And again, people sometimes are a little nervous about that upfront cost. But in the end, it pans out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you know, you're looking at roughly 10-year payback. And the cool thing is, you know, rather than see your energy bills tick up every month or year or whatever, as soon as you put a solar system on and those solar panels start producing for you, they'll start paying itself off.
Right.
And as soon as that happens, your electric bill goes away. That's our goal anyway. Yeah, you use that money to pay the system off.
What does it entail? So I give you a call, you come, I mean, how does this work? You come out to the house and you kind of check and then what all happens?
Yeah, it's very, very easy process. The first thing I do is generally try to get a copy of your electric bill because I need to be able to see how much electricity you use, what are your patterns, and then from there I can gather some information from satellite, get fairly confident on a proposal, and then I need to come out, take a look at your place, just take some measurements and whatever, and then I have a bid that's ready to go right away.
And if you put it on your house, do you need a special kind of reinforcement on your roof, or it's workable?
It's very workable. Solar panels, our panels add only about 3 pounds per square foot to the roof. So yeah, there's nothing significant.
Wow, so interesting. So we have more information. I know a lot of you are interested in that, so you can have it again in your lawn or on your house. There are various ways that you can tap into the energy of the sun. So
absolutely.
Olson Solar Energy, and you're based out of?
Our home office is in La Crosse.
Okay, but you come up here to
I'm in Rochester area all the time. I'm all over southeast Minnesota.
Sounds good, Brandon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to be right back with a look at the answer to the question of the day and some special moments from this time I've had the past 3 months here on Midwest Access. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
KTTC, your first alert weather.
All right, so the last time I get to read the question of the day, a recent survey asked adults about what they miss most about being a kid, and the number one answer is
not having you guys got it. Not having to pay.
Having mom or dad make supper.
Right. There's a lot of benefits of being a kid.
There are. But we're all kids at heart here at Midwest Access.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
Yes.
Sometimes a little too much, I'm thinking, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Woo!
Speaking of kid at heart, I said, don't blow that too close to my hearing aid here as I'm getting older, you know?
It sounds like a goose call or something, doesn't it? Maybe not a goose, but.
Okay, so yesterday I was teasing Vivian that on a day prior you had some greens.
Yes.
And then we had Canadian honkers on. I'm like, I'd rather have Canadian honker than greens. And look, okay.
Yes.
So first
Come
of all,
on in, Sil. Yes.
This is Silentia, our top producer here for the show. Yeah. And Missy, I think Missy, come on in too.
Missy, you have to come in
Our
too.
two producers, I just adore them both, all the work they do for this show.
They're amazing.
Thank you, my friends. Okay, so tell us, what do we have here?
These are a variety of baby romaine lettuces that you can prick out and eat. You can eat them now, or you can put them in your garden.
Yeah,
and
you
these
should
are
try one.
broccoli. This is kale. This is a broccoli and kale.
Why you try one?
Yeah.
Should
The romaine lettuce is really
okay,
good.
It is
No,
good.
what was the one that tasted, was it the baby
that was
parsley?
the, yeah, and I don't have any in there.
What does
Sorry.
the romaine lettuce look like?
Well, it's like
Is it in here?
This is all romaine. All the lighter ones that are kind
Ooh,
of
this
tubular
looks
or
so
like that.
good.
Yeah.
There's nothing like
Right?
leafy greens, like fresh out of.
And you can
I'm
eat
going to
them
charge you for that.
And these are broccolis that you can put them in
Okay,
your garden.
can I just
that's
actually?
broccoli?
Can I actually just also set this like in a window?
Yes,
And just
do
have it
set it
during
right
the
in your
winter
window
time?
until it's warm.
That's
enough,
perfect.
yes.
Thank you.
Snip them
That's
up.
perfect.
You're welcome.
And I see some other gifts over there too.
Those
You want me to
gifts,
bring those?
yes.
Oh wait, no, we got.
Okay, what is this?
I don't. What are we doing?
We're looking at
those
some.
are the,
some
the animals. Yes.
Oh, yeah, right. I had more people from my church comment about that. Like, you weren't really happy about that snake, were you?
I
I'm
liked
like,
it. No,
"Oh,
you weren't. You were not happy at all. And where are you
yeah.
here?
What's been so fun about this show is getting to talk to local businesses and innovative people. Okay, so here's our cakes from
Chrissy?
Is it Chrissy Tasty Temptations? Chrissy's Tasty Temptations.
Oh, look at that. That's a good look on you, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Cat in the Hat?
Get that.
Yeah, I thought that it added, yes, definitely to my look.
Yep, I
the
think
hat.
so. Yes.
But
We're back.
What I like
Yay.
about this show is that we focus on especially local businesses and local initiatives and things, really good things that are happening in our community.
Yeah.
And I always say, it's kind of like a table. We all kind of come up to the table and we share in 1 hour's time, and I really love that. And so thank you for allowing me to be part of this show. Again, I'm going to be coming back from time to time and helping out with some special projects. But some of you know my mom has been sick, so I wanted to spend some time with her and my father, and also kind of do some other special projects as well. So now dive into the cake, right?
Yay. It's beautiful.
So.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you, my
wonderful.
friends.
Yes.
It's been a highlight. It's been a highlight, and for these two doing so much work, and for all of you for watching Midwest Access, it just has been such a joy for me. Speaking of joy, our friend Brock is here with the 5 o'clock news, and we're going to share some cake with him too.
Get tax relief savings.
Just ahead on KTTC News at 5, key legislative issues following up on the governor's State of the State address this week. Plus, new information about the man found in his submerged pickup truck earlier today, what law enforcement is saying about the discovery in the Zumbro River. But first tonight, the second twin charged in a bizarre case in Fillmore County has her first day in court. Your 5 o'clock news starts right now.
Live from your